Okay, next up, I am very excited to talk to Takuma from Kakimori. This is going to be a very interesting interview for me because when doing my research, we don't know each other. I'm lucky to have met a lot of people here before where I know their background, their stories. With you, I didn't, but I was very curious. So we have some fun questions for you and get some good insight. But I want first introduce yourself, tell people where you're from and what you do.
My name is Takuma. I'm from Japan. Firstly, my English is not so good, so I need to be nervous. I'm the owner of the Kakimori. Kakimori is focused on the writing because, as you know, writing is so important to think deeply or to communicate deeply like that. So we started from 2010.
So you say Kakimori started in 2010 in Japan, but stationery runs in your family, right? This is a business maybe before Kakimori. Tell me about your background growing up in a stationery business and what led you to eventually start your own business.
My grandfather started the stationery shop from 1946. Yeah, and at that time, especially in Japan, it was very difficult to get the stationery. So my grandfather go to Tokyo and buy the nib for fountain pen. Then go back to the countryside and change the nib. So he started from the nib change business. Yeah. After that, the business is going well. But uh, when my father did the business, it became like staples or office staple. Yeah, office supplies. Uh, I'm not interested in that. So of course, business is going bad because of the online or big stationery shop. So I started that I wanted to do the stationery business.
So, what were the products that when you decided to create your own company? What did you start with? Was it paper? Because you're known for people can come to the shop, create their own notebook. Was that your first thing that you began with?
Actually, our main product is customized service, especially for the order notebook is our main product. You can choose a front and back page inside paper. Then we make in 30 minutes in the shop. So one of the main products is order made notebook, and one more is order made ink. Then uh, recent from 2020 after the COVID-19, we are going to make our product like a nib.
So I want to give you a moment to discuss the shop and why it is so important to you. What I found so interesting about Kakimori as a store in Japan, and you can see some of that with Yoseka here, that the neighborhood, the community, the availability for people to walk into your store, touch the products, decide what they like. And one of the interesting things you do is you honor the local craftsmen around your area as well in your store. How important is that for you, your store, to be part of the community at home?
Kakimori is located in the very deep downtown. But actually, I don't grow up in Tokyo, Kakimori area. So when I wanted to start in the downtown area, I wanted value to be value shop for the downtown area. So we decided to make the notebook because Kakimori area is still have the small factories to make the planner or notebooks. Actually, Kokuyo, you know Kokuyo? Kokuyo is one of the biggest stationery company in Japan. And Kokuyo had made 90% of notebook in oh, this is, yes. Maybe this one was made in our area. But of course, they make in other country now. That's why I wanted to make in the area.
So let's talk about the nibs real quick. Yeah, the new one. How surprised were you at how popular your nibs and products have become? Was that a surprise to you, especially worldwide, not just in Japan?
I was so surprised that deep pen is so popular. When we start to make this one, we thought maybe 300 for each year, but now it's maybe 10,000 like that. Yeah, yeah, I was so surprised. People, a lot of customers wanted to have the deep pen. Yeah, and so this time we made the new one is called antique nib. Yes, and also we made a short nib with the colors like this. And one more, this is actually our biggest challenge to make the fountain pen. Before we had a fountain pen and rollable pen for the ink, but it was, how can I say, not our design. Uh, of course, it's our product. It was not, yeah, not was original. But this time we make the original design. So, yeah, it was so difficult. It's actually, this is sample. We are going to make in end of August.
So those are coming out at the end of August. So I'm going to go back to the dip nib. Why do you think that has seen such growth? I know a lot of customers in Japan use a lot of inks, a lot of dip nib writing. Why do you think it was so successful in general? Why do you think that really spoke to a lot of people?
So first actually, we started to sell the grass pen from 2010. It was so maybe early. Nobody, I couldn't find a grass pen fan at that time, so we could sell a lot. But after that, after the grass pen is popular, we cannot, even the Kakimori, we cannot get from the artist. So the dip pen is become popular basically. And one more side is analog. I mean, we are tired of the digital things. It's the same as a film, camera, and record. So people like to take a time to draw or writing. So depend become popular. And also we wrote or draw not every day, sometimes. So for that, it depends better to write.
So what did you bring here to Stationery Fest? You have a table here in the room. So what can people see? Where is your table located? What can people come see? So he's over here off by the window. So what can people see? Can they come test some of the dip nibs and some of your inks and some of your paper?
Yes, actually you can do the ink stand workshop. You can make your ink, but it's very mini size in $7. Actually today is full, but tomorrow and after tomorrow is still available. So please come to Wizard if you are interested. And we bring the sample of the new product, and you can order shipping free. Yes. But we will sell at Yoseka, of course. So you can buy at Yoseka in September.
Well, wonderful. It is great to meet you. Great to hear your story. Please, everyone, go and see what you can do over at Kakimori. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.